Halloween, not to be confused with the original Halloween or the Halloween remake, but this is, I believe, the 10th or 11th Halloween in the franchise. Except don't be confused, this is a direct sequel to the original Halloween, and every other Halloween in between is no longer canon. So let me start there, because that was a great idea. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a lot of the Halloween movies, and there's a reason, because they're not that good from what I hear. It feels like we're living in a day and age where every single movie is going to be remade, and horror movies are no exception to that. So I guess instead of making this a direct reboot, they decided, why don't we just continue the story that we started 40 years ago, but make it better now. So I will say, as a slasher film, this was pretty good. Now, if you haven't seen the original Halloween, essentially Michael Myers, who is the killer that kills everyone, except in the original Halloween where he only killed 5 people. Anyways, Laurie, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, witnesses a lot of those people be killed in the original Halloween. This movie jumps 40 years. She's now grown up, has a daughter, has a granddaughter. Michael Myers somehow gets out of prison after 40 years, and they cross paths. It's not great. Looking at her specific character, it was really interesting to see this idea of trauma and see how it's haunted her for all these years. I think there's a lot to talk about her mental state, and I think it's a great representation of something that can just stay with you for that long. You see how it affected her life and how she struggles to keep relationships, specifically with her daughter. She's living in this world where she knows that there's a killer still alive out there, and she thinks we're all insane for not believing he could kill us. And that's kind of where the fun is, because she's right. He kills a lot of people in this movie, and we should listen to her. There's a lot of references to the original Halloween in this. The most obvious one is the camera angles that it uses. There are several times where specific shots are recreated, sometimes with different characters though, but it's all referencing the original movie. And so if you're a fan of that one, you're definitely going to enjoy that part of it. The score of this movie is good, not great. It's pretty much the same songs that was the original one, but it's still really fun to watch, and it'll keep you on your toes. Jump scares are amazing. The kill scenes, very graphic. Story is fine. I think you have to put yourself in some specific mindset while watching a slasher film, because logic is just thrown out the window. I had to catch myself, because you're watching this movie, and this person decides to go outside to check on a noise, knowing that there's a killer probably in those woods. But if you throw out the idea that this movie is going to make a lot of sense like that, you'll have fun watching. The whole movie is just trying to get Michael Myers and Laurie together, and it's going to break every logical movie rule to do so. You take that mixed with some inconsistent character motivation, and you got a subpar plot. But hey, it's Halloween, it's a scary movie, you'll probably be scared. It could be worth a watch. So have you seen it? Do you like it? Do you like slasher films? What's your favorite slasher film? Who's your favorite slasher? Comment below, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.